Hey everybody, I just finished the first of 52 reads of Raymond Chandler's Red Wind out of this volume here. And I loved it. It's a great story. Uh, in its basic premise, you have this private detective and he's visiting a new bar that's just opened up across the street from his apartment building. And he's sitting here, he's making small talk with the bartender, and there's some drunk guy sitting over on the corner just minding his own business. When the stranger walks in, he starts asking around for this woman who's dressed in a very particular fashion. And as the stranger, he's turning around to leave the bar, and he happens to stop, and he looks over this drunk, and the drunk's looking at him, and the drunk whips a pistol out of his coat, and he shoots this guy dead right on the spot. And this whole thing opens up. Now everything gets put into motion. And this story, it just goes. It has more twists than a corkscrew in the way this investigator. He's not necessarily hired by anyone, but he just finds himself in a set of events where he keeps getting tangled up in the complexities of this life. There's a lot of intersecting, interweaving elements where each character is unique and has their own motivations and is going through their own set of actions, which is what brings everything together in this story where the investigator, I'm blanking on his name and I just read the thing. Yeah, it's not Philip Marlowe. I would remember Philip Marlowe, but it's a Philip Marlowe type of character. And I say when I was reading this, it reminded me a lot of one of the Rockford Files, the television show The Rockford Files, and the other was the film Blade Runner, which makes sense because both those things are projects made in that Raymond Chandler, Philip Marlowe mold, that detective type, even though they have their own complexities and deviate from that set standard a little bit. So I haven't read a lot of Raymond Chandler. I haven't really even read a lot of this classic detective fiction, this hard-boiled noir type stuff. I did read. This was last year. I read The Maltese Falcon for the first time after having watched that film for like a dozen or so times at least. So I'm just kind of like dipping my toes in the water here to figure this stuff out. But I like it so far. Now, next week when I read it, I'm going to see if I can notice what I notice new about it and its complexities and what's going on. I really like it so far. Okay, that's all I have to say about it now. So I'll see you later.